I really love shopping for fresh and locally grown food at the farmer's market, but I have a confession. Sometimes I go there, I look at some things and I say, what the heck am I going to do with this?
Okay, well, I'm not an adventurous eater at all, but I am open to trying new things.
Yeah.
Sometimes all it takes is a little guidance.
I agree, and I know the perfect person to help, a West Michigan woman who was featured on the Today Show earlier this year for her amazing talents in the kitchen. I've got my basket, my little pouch of money. I am really excited to be meeting a local food blogger. This is Liz DellaCroce, and we are here at the Polk Street Farmers Market. Liz, we're on a mission today.
Yes, we are. Well, I'm thrilled to be here and very excited to share my passion with you and the EightWest viewers. I love making healthy food delicious. That's what I'm all about on thelemonbowl.com. And I thought it'd be fun for us to come today and maybe look at a few ingredients that you may not be using normally in your everyday diet, and maybe look at a few ingredients you do use, but new ways to use them.
Oh, I'm really excited about this. We all could use a little variety, some freshness. So
absolutely.
Let's head into the market.
Sounds great.
Liz, I love that there are dozens of farms that sell at the market.
Absolutely. Today we're at D&L Laughlin Farms out of Belmont, Michigan, but as you know, there's so many different local farmers. We're very blessed in West Michigan to have such great local produce. So I just want to show you a couple ideas for some ingredients that my family loves, and hopefully you can use them in yours.
Okay, so everybody has cauliflower in the refrigerator, right? You put that in the basket.
All right. Well, one of the things that I love to do is make it into a macaroni and cheese. It's a great way to lower the overall calories of the dish. You add a bunch of vitamins, you add a ton of dietary fiber, and you're, somewhat sneaking a vegetable into your children's meals.
The kids don't have to know about that.
Exactly. But there's a lot of different ways to prepare cauliflower. I love it roasted in the oven. You can, bake it at 450 for about 25 minutes. A little olive oil, salt, and pepper. It's delicious as it is. And especially when you're getting local, fresh, seasonal ingredients, you don't have to do a lot.
That is wonderful. Okay, so what else on the shopping list? Here, I see zucchini.
Okay.
And I just pretty much cut it up and we eat it with hummus.
As do I many times. Zucchini is really delicious in a scallion pancake. You basically grate the zucchini, and honestly, you could use any type. And you add some chopped scallions, a little bit of flour and egg, salt and pepper, and you just fry it in olive oil on each side. And I love to serve it with a sweet soy dipping sauce. It's really tasty. A little soy, a little sugar, a little rice vinegar, and maybe some heat if you like sriracha. It's really good, and again, your kids will gobble it up. As will picky husbands like
I love that. Okay, so let's load up the basket right here with our zucchini. All right, so let's go for the exotic. I see all kinds of things at the farmer's market, and I really don't know how to use them.
Okay. Rachel, have you ever used kohlrabi?
I haven't, but it looks pretty interesting.
It looks like a planet.
What does it taste like?
It looks like an alien. It's really delicious. It tastes like broccoli stems. It's a cross between a cabbage and broccoli, and it's really delicious and easy to prepare. You could roast it, you could put it in a stir fry, but one of the ways that we love to eat it is in a grilled cheese with some cheddar, some sliced apples, and thinly sliced kohlrabi. It gives it a crunch and a bite that you might not expect, and it can really perk up a simple grilled cheese. And you sneak in a ton of vitamins, a ton of antioxidants, and obviously a lot of fiber. So.
All right, I think I need a couple of those for my basket.
Too.
Well, that's wonderful. Healthy recipes, because that's your tagline too.
Healthy made delicious. You don't need to eat plain, boring food to be healthy. It really should be fun, interesting, with different flavors, and experiment. Don't be afraid. That's the great thing about coming to the market is every week you can find new things so that you don't get bored.
Well, thank you so much, Liz, for the inspiration. We're talking the Lemon Bowl with our friend Liz. You could tell I had a great time shopping with Liz. She's here in the studio with one of the recipes that she told us about. They all look really, really amazing.
They're pretty tasty.
We're just peppering you with a bunch of questions about how to prepare some of these things in the kohlrabi. Did I say that right?
Kohlrabi.
That you found yesterday. Liz was actually showing us how easy it is to actually get it ready, stripped down, so you can put it into a recipe.
It is easy, and you know, it can be intimidating seeing this at the market.
Because it looks strange.
Not exactly, you're heading more towards the green beans. But kohlrabi is really delicious, full of vitamins, and I just love the crunch of it. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to break it down.
You cut those alien nubs off, right?
Cut off the crazy creatures, cut off the, the firm stem at the bottom.
Okay.
And the other nice thing about that, put your muscle into it, and then you have a flat surface so you don't hurt yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Less wobbly on the cutting board. You could use a carrot peeler or just use your knife and just quickly peel off the end. Okay. And just go around similar to a watermelon.
And then you get into something that really looks like this, and then that makes it easy for you to slice then.
It is. And again, just keep the flat surface bottom so you don't have any injuries. But if you smell it, it smells and tastes just like broccoli stems.
And I was a little bit surprised by that because and the flavor of it, kind of a cross between a cabbage.
Yep.
Yep.
And you have these slices here, so you can eat them raw and you can just dip them.
Exactly.
They're really good, really crunchy. It's kind of like coleslaw.
It's really tasty. Nice little bitterness, but not too much that it's overwhelming. You could add that in a slaw with some sliced apples, or today
a salad.
A salad, absolutely.
Or a sandwich.
Or a fun grilled cheese. So I'm going to show you my version of a grilled cheese. Adds a little bit of flavor, extra nutrition. Kohlrabi is full of vitamin C, which helps you absorb iron. And of course, vitamin C is very important for your health as well.
Well, it's kind of nice this time of the year because you want to be able to eat healthy, but still get all those nutrients, the proteins, the iron building.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So you put the Dijon on. That's a little bit different flavor.
Yeah, it adds a little bit of spice.
And you've already buttered the outside of this. We should just tell people
You butter both sides. Exactly. Layer some cheese.
How much cheese, Liz?
I typically I sort of like to do a slice on each side. That way all the veggies on the inside stick to the cheese and nothing falls out.
You can never have too much cheese.
No, you really can't. And
That's rule number one of cooking.
And there's so much health in this sandwich, you don't have to feel guilty about a little butter and cheese in your lunch. So if you want to layer a little bit of apple slices,
here we go.
There's a little story behind apples and cheese. I grew up, that was pretty much our go-to after-school snack.
Oh, nice.
Protein and fiber, keeps you full and slower to digest so your sugar doesn't spike.
And it's a good combo together. Why? Because it's kind of sweet and it's a little bit of bitterness.
The sweetness of the apple will offset any bitterness from the kohlrabi.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And, and the thing is, then it gives you something healthy to keep you between school and
lunchtime to dinner is a long time to have an empty stomach. So
yes, exactly.
A bit of a protein and fat. And
all right.
So you put this together. It's as simple as that. You have your little panini press. You could also just as easily do this on the griddle.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
In a pan? Could you just do it like a regular grilled cheese?
Absolutely. And if you didn't have a panini press, just put a little tin foil on top. I sometimes just take a big can and put it on top of my sandwich and press it down that way. Yeah.
It's nice because you don't have to heat up the oven, and you can really make sure you're keeping the house as cool as possible.
And it only takes a couple of minutes, so your kitchen doesn't have to spend hours getting too over hot, especially this time of year. And I guarantee anyone will enjoy this. You can also use whatever cheese you have on hand. With all of my recipes, don't feel committed to the specific, I use sharp cheddar. You can use Gruyere, you can use Swiss, whatever your family's favorite cheese is.
Right.
Wonderful.
Same with breads.
Exactly.
Maybe a little bit with fruits and things, so I think the apples will be fantastic.
So tell us about the great finds at the farmers market. We were talking a little bit about this. I know, Rachel, you love to shop at the farmers market. Joy and Christine are always there.
It's a great deal.
You can find everything, even these cheeses and breads.
You can literally find everything: meats, cheeses, milk, ice cream. These are $1 a piece, and from that you can get kohlrabi for your sandwich, have some to dip in hummus later on, use some in a stir fry that evening. You can really stretch your food dollar when you shop at the farmers market, and by putting your dollars into your local community, you're helping support local jobs. It's really a win-win. And last but not least, when it is local, it tastes the best. It tastes freshest.
Yep.
So you're really full of flavor. Your kids are going to eat it if it's fresh, healthy, and wasn't picked 2 months ago in another country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
so
we show
Liz is a
people?
food blogger. You can get more of her recipes,
look at
learn
that.
more
Looks
about her
tasty.
at thelemonbowl.com, including these recipes, this recipe I should say, and then the 3 that we talked about in the story.
Yes.
We're going to have them on our website as well, so they're easy to find. I love going and looking at your website because you've got some great ideas, even for kids.
Yeah, I mean, the trick to having fun with your food is to change it up and use whatever's in season.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Thanks, Liz.
Thanks for having
being
me.
here.
We'll be right back. We've got a sandwich to eat.
I know we do. I can't wait. Kohlrabi.
That's West.